off then, Paul?
Yeah. Can I have some extra money, Dad? We're going on an outing.
You going somewhere interesting?
Yeah, Brill. We're going to sewage works.
Oh, nice. Fair enough.
So,
No, you sure you don't feel like going to school, Mandy?
I don't feel well.
that's not what you told me.
You sneak. I thought I was better, but my tummy aches again.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, off you go, son.
Bye.
Now, what's all this really about? It's Sylvie, isn't it?
You don't love me anymore, do you?
Of course I love you. Why shouldn't I?
Paul says you love Sylvie.
Well, what if I did? That wouldn't stop me loving you and Paul, would it?
It would.
Well, it's possible to love more than one person, you know.
I don't want Sylvie to be my stepmother.
Well, if you don't feel well, go back to bed.
Morning. Just wondered if I could do anything to help. Kid said Mandy's not very well.
Oh, thanks, but she's not that bad.
Is she seeing a doctor?
No, I think she's playing me up.
Oh? Why?
Well, I wonder, have you got a minute?
All the time in the world.
I'm having a spot of bother with Mandy, and I wonder, as you're a woman, like, if you could advise me what to do.
Well, do my best.
It's Mandy and Sylvie.
Oh, yes.
Well, Mandy resents Sylvie, and I don't know how to handle it. Whatever I say makes no difference, and I can't think what to say.
You surprise me. When Mandy's been with me, she's always been such a happy, friendly little girl.
Ah, yeah, well, that's because she knows you're no threat to her. I mean, it's amazing how kids suss these things out.
Is it?
You never had children?
No. One of the great sorrows of my life. 'Cause, oh, I love all children.
Yeah, you wouldn't say that if you had them all the time. It was easier when they were young, but now...
Have you ever thought that it's possible, with a child's instinct, that Mandy senses Sylvie isn't the right one for you?
No?
No. It was just a thought. Now listen, I've got a terrific idea. Why don't you go off to work and leave Mandy with me? I'll have a talk with her, girl to girl. See if we can't work something out.
Oh, would you really? You don't mind?
Nothing would give me greater pleasure. Just you leave your Mandy to me. Taxi!
Bernie, what are you doing here?
I was hoping I'd catch you in time.
In time for what?
Breakfast in bed.
Ernie, we'll have Mrs. Barnsworth calling out the vice squad. Anyway, I'm just off to work.
Well, surely the boss can be a bit late sometimes.
You are dreadful.
I know. It's fun, isn't it?
Not when you're going to work, it isn't.
Why not?
I'll make a deal with you. I'll take you out for a quick breakfast. After all, that was the idea, wasn't it? Wasn't it?
All right, then. If that's what you really want.
No, but I'm exceptionally strong-willed.
Just my luck. Come on in. Fine lady.
Did Mandy's tummy ache disappear?
She says not, but Reenie off to look after her for the afternoon.
Did she? Bet she wouldn't refuse breakfast in bed.
Had a dreadful journey in this morning. The buses were so full.
Yes. My train was so packed, I was straitjacketed to 3 rolled umbrellas. So I turned to the man facing me and told him that if he didn't change the position of his umbrella, I'd change the position of my knee.
Morning.
Morning. So, how was the weekend? Jenny, words could never describe it. However, I have discovered a sculpture. Really? I see a best-selling novel, film or television series. It's a real winner. It makes Jackie Collins look like Mary Poppins. Really? If I let you read this, I wouldn't see you for a week. That good, eh? No, Tiffany, definitely not. Jenny, can you get hold of the author for me and ask her to come and see me as soon as possible? What do we know about this woman? Romany Romaine. I wonder if that's her real name. Conjures up images of an old movie star dancing around a gypsy campfire. Well, my crystal ball conjures up images of loads of money. Miss Romaine, whoever you are, God bless you for sending it to me. Where does she live? Tunbridge Wells. You're kidding. Tiffany, will you come through to my office? I want to discuss the report on the manuscripts I gave you to read.
Yes, of course.
Well, for a first assessment, you didn't do too badly. You had one or two well-observed things to say. But try not to be so hard on the writers. Honestly, some of the comments you made would send a teetotaler galloping for the bottle.
Oh, sorry.
Sit down. Remember, if they show any talent at all, try and give them some encouragement.
Yes, Miss Grant. We thank you.
Now, you didn't comment on this one. What do we know about this writer?
How do you mean?
Well, she doesn't say very much about herself in the covering letter. Has she written to us before?
I don't think so. Why?
Well, she has a talent. It's raw, but it's there.
You really think so?
Yes, I do. In fact, I'd like to see her. Can you arrange that for me? Is there a problem?
No. No. Miss Grant, the writer, Jane Brooke.
What about her?
It's me.
You?
Yes, I hope you don't mind. I slipped it in with the others.
Well. Well done, Tiffany. You have a real talent. I think you better book yourself an appointment to come and see me.
Thank you.
Tiffany, don't hand in your resignation just yet.
No.
So he wrote on her note for 2 pints. Sorry, love, milk's gone off. See you back.
Hello, darling.
Yeah, what's your secret with Bertha? She eats out your hands.
I just show my appreciation, mate. It works wonders. You should try it.
I did once. All I got was that cold stare of hers and a warning not to get fresh.
You can't win them all, Cliffy.
No, I suppose not. Yeah, I didn't expect to see you today. Is Mandy better?
She's still at home. You're really off to look after her.
Oh, good.
She's very nice, your sister. Just going to try and help Mandy understand about Sylvia and me.
Is she?
Well, you never know. Another woman and all that.
Oh, I wouldn't hold out too much hope, Bern. I mean, you know how stubborn Mandy could be.
Yeah. She ain't the only one.
So you, do like Renee, then?
She's a really nice person, so willing to help.
Oh, yeah, but she's not like that with everyone, you know? It's only because she likes you, too.
Oh, that's nice.
I know she's my sister, but I think she's very attractive.
So do I.
With all that going for her, it's a shame, because, you know, she still feels a bit lonely, you know, being on her own again.
I understand just how she feels, Cliffy. I only wish there was someone really nice we could introduce her to.
Well, that's what I thought. You can't think of anyone?
I wouldn't like to chance it with any of this lot.
Ah, no. So, you seen Sylvia tonight?
I sincerely hope so.
It's one of her homemade fairy cakes.
Take it. I'm watching your waistline. For God's sake, don't let Bertha see her.
If you're sure.
Why don't I send you a video of the play and a copy of the script, too? Okay, yeah, I'll do that. Bye. Donna! You didn't tell me you were coming.
I thought I'd surprise you.
Well, you succeeded. You look wonderful.
And so do you.
How long are you here for?
A week, maybe. I needed to talk about Michael Blake's projects, and I thought, instead of all those long transatlantic telephone calls, why not take a little trip across the pond and see my buddy associate?
Well, I'm very pleased you did. How's Los Angeles? Is the sun still shining?
As ever. Now, I want to hear all your news. Anyone new in your life?
Yes, but it's a very long and complicated story.
Great. I love a good miniseries.
Come on, let's go and have some lunch. Terrific. I'm sorry about last night, Bernie, but with Donna just arriving, I had to be with her.
That's all right. What about tonight? Do you fancy getting the pictures?
Oh, I'm sorry, I can't. I'm going to be tied up all week entertaining Donna. She did the same for me when I was in the States.
So when do I get to see her?
Well, I'm going to throw a little party for her on Saturday night to meet some of my clients. Why don't you come? Because I'd love you to meet her.
No, I don't think so. Besides, I want you all to myself.
You could always stay over at my place.
That's different.
Yeah, I thought it might be. Yes, Tiffany. All right, I'll be out in a moment. A new client, Romany Remain. She has written one of the raunchiest novels I've read in years.
Really? Will she be at the party?
Dunno. She'll probably eat you for breakfast.
Promises, promises.
Miss Remain? Romany Remain?
That's right. Yes, I do apologize for being early. My train was on time.
Please come through. Do sit down. You did send us Poisoned Passion, right?
Yes, a silly title, I know.
Well, tell me something about yourself. Have you been writing long?
No, I've just dabbled, as most people. You see, I've had rather a lot of time on my hands since my husband died.
You mean it's your first effort?
Oh, yes. I expect it shows.
No, I think it's very well written.
You really think so?
Yes, it's very gripping and colourful. Well, Miss Romaine,
Please, Miss Grant, Romaine is my nom de plume. My real name is Emma Brown with an E.
I see. Well, Miss Brown, as you probably have gathered, I would like to handle the novel. I have really high hopes for it.
Do you really? Oh, I almost threw it in the fire. And then I thought, oh, why not give it a shot?
Oh, I'm very glad you did, or didn't. Because, you see, I'm pretty confident that what we have here is called a hot property.
A hot property?
Yes, that means not only the publishing of the book, but I'm sure it will also lead to a film or television series.
How exciting! Oh, I only tried my hand at writing in desperation. You see, I need a new thatched roof for my cottage. Well, vicars' wives are usually as poor as the proverbial church.
Well, if all goes as it should, you should not only be able to afford a new roof, but a new cottage or two.
Really? How much money are we talking about?
Possibly 5 to 6 figures.
Oh, I couldn't be better, darling. Oh, I thought I'd left my high kicks behind me a long time ago.
You were a dancer.
Yes, that's right. The showgirl that married the vicar. As a dancer, I traveled all over the world. I met so many people, heard so many stories. But for the past 25 years, I've played the perfect vicar's wife.
So, what gave you the idea to write this kind of story?
Well, I knew there was money in it if I succeeded, and I had so much material to draw on. Luckily, I'm blessed with an excellent memory. Oh, plus a good pinch of imagination, of course.
You've led a very interesting life, I can see.
Yes, my Andrew was a bit of a lad. His parishioners would never have guessed. Oh, we must keep my identity a secret. It wouldn't do to discuss the good folk of Tunbridge Wells, would it?
Would you like a drink?
Oh, yes, please. I'd love a cup of tea.
Tea? Right. Donna, let me introduce you to our famous celebrity writer, Daniel Laveau.
Don't you mean infamous, darling?
Didn't I see you on the Johnny Carson show?
Why, yes. How clever of you to recognize little old me. I was invited to talk about my new cookbook, but it turned into some sort of comedy routine, and they've invited me back.
I told him how much I admired his last novel. He then told me it was all plagiarism, pure and simple. He lifted 3 characters and plots from 3 other works, but so skillfully that not even the original writers knew.
Wish someone would plagiarize me. At least I might get read that way.
Oh, cheer up, Lawrence. Things will pick up.
You've been very successful, I know. But I want to develop into a serious authoress.
Don't we all, darling? Don't we all?
Well,
Here's to a fruitful, poisoned passion. I could do with some of the latter myself right now.
So could I. Bernie, come and join us. Do meet Emma, our newest find.
Haven't we met before?
Well, not really, no.
Carol Fanchester.
Oh, excuse us.
All this is very new to me. It's exciting, isn't it?
Is it? Can I get you another glass of champagne?
Oh, no, thanks. No, I'm out of practice. As a vicar's wife, I'm only used to a small glass of sherry.
Excuse me.
Come and join us.
Well, in the US of A, absolutely everyone in the business is in development, never out of work.
You all right?
Yeah, thanks.
So, how you doing?
Fine.
She's one foxy lady.
Yeah, she is.
Have you ever been to LA?
No,
You should. I hear you have kids. They love Disneyland.
I'm sure they would. So, how'd you get to meet Sylvie?
We were introduced by colleagues on one of her trips to LA. We got on so well, we thought that when the time came, we'd become associates. So when Michael Blake sold his film script to an American company, I looked after him. Once you get in the movies, it's very big bucks and very sharp lawyers.
You're obviously a very clever lady.
Why, thank you. I think so.
Oh.
I know. We Americans are such a shy, self-effacing lot. But we have got a saying. If you got it, flaunt it.
Why not?
So why don't you? Go and mix a little. Circulate.
My idea of circulating is going round and round in circles, thinking how late it's getting. This is not my kind of scene.
That seemed to go very well, didn't it?
Yeah.
Everyone seemed to enjoy themselves.
Well, after hearing some of your writers' harrowing experiences, I'm glad I'm just a user-friendly cabbie.
Some are inclined to exaggerate, you know.
What, like Daniel LeBeau?
Well, you met Daniel, did you?
You could say that. I thought he was the only person in the room who was interested in what I did. Till he found out I was with you. Then he was off.
What do you think of Donna?
I liked her a lot.
Yeah, so do I. We took to each other the moment we met. I wish she lived in England.
Well, you could always go and live in LA.
You trying to get rid of me?
No.
Well, then shut up and give me a kiss.
You brazen hussy. I sometimes think you're only after my body.
You're complaining.
Yes, I am. Now, leave me alone. I've got a headache.
Hello? Oh, hi. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I'll see you there around 12:30. Right. Bye. Sleep well?
I think I must have done.
You are, sir. Breakfast in bed at last.
Oh, that looks very nice. Who are you meeting?
Donna, we're having lunch together.
Oh.
Didn't I tell you?
Well, no, I sort of assumed we'd be spending the rest of the day together.
Oh, I'm sorry, Bernie. She won't be here much longer, and we have to talk shop, you know. You wouldn't like it.
I see. Still, we've got plenty of time before you have to leave.
No, I've got things I've got to do.
Like what?
Well, this is the only chance I'll have to read the Sunday reviews, for one.
Do you mean to say you put the papers before me?
Yeah, afraid so. Told you I was set in my ways and a career woman first, didn't I?
Yeah. Yeah, you did. You also said all along it won't work. I couldn't see why then, but I do now.
Bernie.
Well, there's no point, is there?
Now, what's brought this on? There's more to it than this morning. You hardly opened your mouth last night.
That's because I felt completely out of it. I hated every minute. You should have realised. I don't know why you invited me.
But I thought... You didn't even make an effort. I saw you sulking in a corner.
What have I got to say to people like that?
I don't know. What do people talk about? What do we talk about? If you must know, I felt exactly the same way at your friend Cliff's party. I hardly had anything in common with any of them, but at least I went through the motions.
Well, at least they are real people, not a lot of opinionated egotists talking about themselves all the time.
As opposed to cab drivers, I suppose. I bet you lot all talk shop when you get together.
Yeah, maybe we do, but we do have some very interesting stories to tell. You'd be surprised. Better than a lot of your fiction.
Maybe you should try writing it then and see what it takes.
Look, there's no point in arguing. We live in completely different worlds, and I don't particularly want to join yours. I'm off to reality to spend Sunday with my kids.
You'll be back.
Look, why don't you go and play in the garden? Auntie's got a headache.
Okay, come on, man. Don't call me mad.
English Sundays. I'm fed up. Stuck here looking after Bernie's kids while he's with her.
I've done me best, Reenie, but Bernie's very involved with Sylvia.
She just wants all the icing on the cake without getting her feet wet, she does. Why can't we go out for a drive or something?
Do you mind? I'm having a day off.
Well, I'll do the driving.
Not in my cab, you don't.
Well, I've got to do something. I'm really fed up.
Well, we go for a walk later on. Take the kids.
A walk? In LA, everyone gets together on a Sunday. We'd have lunch, then we'd go to a beach or a ball game, and in the evening we'd have a barbecue. Oh, it was ever so sociable.
Well, welcome back to England, where my idea of a good Sunday is a few pints down the pub, stuff myself silly with an enormous lunch, and sleep it all off in front of the telly. Besides, this is better than most Sundays. Isn't even raining.
I'd forgotten just how awful it really is. My roots need doing.
Should you go back to your natural colour?
Haven't you heard? Blondes have more fun.
Hello there. Tell me.
Oh, back so soon?
Yeah, Sylvia had to go meet someone.
Well, that's her loss and our gain. We were just saying how we'd like to take the children out somewhere nice. Now we can all go together.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Yes, won't it? Mandy! Paul! Do you know the one thing I really missed was the beautiful English countryside? Be lovely if we all could go for a little drive, wouldn't it, Cliff?
Daddy! Hi, Dad.
You both been good?
Of course they have. No trouble at all. I told you, I love being around children. Oh, and as a special surprise, we're all going into the country. Won't that be nice?
You always have lovely surprises, Auntie Rainey.
So, what are you going to do?
I was hoping someone would tell me. The point is that when we're on our own, we get on really well.
The whole situation is ridiculous. It wouldn't even happen in the States. Our only class system is how much money you earn.
And there's the children.
Listen, don't worry about the kids. They're at an age when they grow up real fast. And Bernie would learn to come to terms with writers in time. Something we've all had to do.
Where would we live?
I think you should both move to Los Angeles.
Oh, yeah.
I'm serious. With Bernie's London accent, I think he's another Michael Caine. As most of the taxi drivers over there are actors waiting for a break, a real live London cabbie, they're knacker.
Wish it were that simple. To be truthful, it's getting me down, all this on-off business.
You need a break, some space. And I know just the place. Why not come back to LA with me? Call it a working holiday. You could see Michael Blake, meet a few movie moguls, and get a chance to get some perspective on things. I think I could. Why not? It's just what you need. And Jenny could manage for a week, can't she? We do have telexes and telephones.
You're talking me into it, Donna.
There you go. We could spend a weekend at a health spa at Palm Springs, pampering ourselves.
You are definitely talking me into it.
Put us on a desert island, we'd have no problems, Cliff.
You better write to Sue Lawley then. She's in charge of desert islands now. Yeah. I suppose Sylvie could be your one luxury. Seriously though, you really think this is it?
Yeah, I'm packing it in. I suppose I'm as much to blame as she is. I don't want to change either. I can't ever see myself fitting into her lot. And then, I know Mandy doesn't like Sylvia. Reenie's talk didn't help. So, for all those reasons, I can't see any point in us going on. That's it. Finito.
When love comes round again to give us both another try, if we lose a second chance, then love is gonna pass us by. Streets apart, different pictures in different frames. Streets apart, different hearts playing different games. Streets apart, hoping that we can find the love we had at the start. No need to be lonely. Streets apart, different people with different plans. Streets apart, two hearts looking